G'day, we're Hayley and Brad, and today we are diving back into the south coast of New South Wales. After a stint along the popular coastline, we're craving a bit of variety, and we're on the hunt for an epic mountain camp, which just so happened to be a little bit more challenging to find than what we anticipated.
Booked out. We literally called all of these joints. Yeah, it's meant to rain all weekend.
Yeah.
Well, that is never the sign that you want to see when you're caravanning.
Oh, we haven't had many of those signs, but I have a feeling that's it. As we move further down this south coast and into the Victorian country areas, we're going to see a whole lot more of that hairpin bends and steep climbs that they don't let us do.
No, so that was the way that we thought that we were going. We just came out of Yadboro. We just had lunch there, and we're heading like out the back in the mountains somewhere. We're actually meeting up with Tofty and Elisa.
Yeah, we come down this road purposefully because that Yadboro pass, it actually looked like a better route. It looked like it was less elevation than the Albion Park pass, which is the route that we're going to take now. But yeah, I don't know, there must be a few hairpins or something up there that are not quite suitable for longer vehicles. So yeah, we'll make our way up to Albion Park. We'll go past Yadboro here. It's stunning country, like just green rolling hills. It's looking mint at the moment. Anyway, we'll cruise up this mountain, hold up all the traffic, and yeah, we'll see you camp. Wow, this is so tight. Wow, that's a tight hairpin. Hopefully there's no semi-trailers coming all the way. It's pretty important because there's heavy vehicles coming down this route. They're a lot bigger than what we are, and the hairpin corners, you've got to give way to them because they can't reverse back up the hill. So there's been a few instances where the UHF has come in really handy, just running channel 40, and then you get a bit of a heads up that they're on their way down, because we had to pretty much come to a stop going up the hill there before, just to let one come around. So we're only an hour outside of Sydney, and it's really important to have a UHF, so you don't have to always be going out into the never to take UHF. It comes in handy in all sorts of roads. But yeah, we're pretty much there. I might just let all the traffic pass us. Run into here, and then we'll pick back up where we left off.
There's the big
Actually insane how windy it is. There's actually signs that says the trucks have to reverse on the bends because they can't get around in one go.
Look at this. That's how sharp it is.
I can't believe how sharp it is. Mate, I'm glad we didn't go up Yadboro Pass, because if they don't let caravans go on that pass, what must that be like if this is the way to go?
Just rocked up to this camp.
Severely disappointing.
I'm in shock.
This is what, $60 for a hip camp gets you.
This was $60 a night. That's Brad's contemplating look.
I'll find somewhere else to go. So we're heading back down the range and going back to the coast because that was a bit of a waste of time heading all the way up here. Anyway, the South Coast, it's pretty challenging, eh, Patsy, for finding campsites. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
they're either really expensive hip camps or caravan parks. There's no sort of that middle range that we usually go for, like a quieter, low cost, like national park camp. It just doesn't seem to
No, we also need to say that there were a few, but we were also meant to film something with Tofty.
Yeah.
So we were also looking for, you know, a camp that was wide open, nice and quiet.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find that. So there are camps. They just weren't
suitable for us filming. Yeah.
So we're just gonna go find somewhere to just hang out with Tofty and Elisa for the night, and then
Maybe we'll catch up with them further down the coast at some point.
And then we'll
Scrap
get back
the filming
into it.
ideas.
Scrap the video.
All right, we'll see you at Berry.
Albeit brief, it was still good to catch up with Tofty and Elisa as we crossed paths and check out Zone RV's newest Summit model. It's such a beast of a van, and I'll throw up some specs here for anyone interested. With our filming plans falling through with those guys, they were heading south for some commitments and we were left to explore this little pocket of the South Coast. Starting off with the beautiful town of Berry, which was a pioneer town of the Shoalhaven area. Established in the early 1800s, Berry was known for its timber cutting and dairy farming. Now Berry is a town of thriving independent businesses and a unique blend of stylish boutiques, homeware stores, gourmet cafes and restaurants.
It is a scorcher today, and we've had a hell morning trying to organise just even the rest, like the next week of travels with caravan sites and stuff. We're probably a little bit naive to think that we could just sort of go without a plan and wing it. But anyway, it's a heat wave at the moment, so we've got we got to go shelter. We've got the aircon running, but we're going to go and check out Kiama and the coastline, Gerringong. So that'll be nice. We drove past it yesterday to get to here, and it looks stunning. Like the green rolling hills look just insane. So,
but this site at Berry Showgrounds is really good too, and we're only paying like $22 a night. So how good's that? Got a nice little town that we can just walk to. There's a nice oval.
yeah.
Like it's pretty nice here, but we do like going to other places too.
Yeah.
Finding different campgrounds.
I think, being camped next to people is sort of not our style, but it's unfortunately the necessary thing.
There's only really that as the option at the moment. So.
Hopefully that improves as we head further south, but we'll go out and check out the surrounding areas anyway and try and stay cool. Oh no, our quiet spot is all of a sudden very busy.
Where? Oh, wow. Brad literally spotted this spot from up on the top of the hill and was like, we'll come back here with our fish and chips, we'll have lunch and go for a swim. Seems like everyone else had that idea too. If the blowhole wasn't really blowing, but we did spot a mini blowhole, so we might even go look at that later. But it's so beautiful.
Why is every town on the south coast just a stunning, beautiful, clean town? Like the Jiroa, Gerringong, Kiama, they're all just like so pretty and beautiful. Good chicken. That's icy. It's like 35 degrees today, and that water must be like 18 or 19 degrees. So frost.
Literally feel like my skin is pins and needling, but it's so nice. Hey guys, just jumping in with a change of scenery to let you know that if you're not already following us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, then you really are missing out, because that is where we post much more up-to-date current things of where we are with our travels. The thing with YouTube is that by the time we film, edit, publish it, put it out on YouTube, it's usually a month or two behind where we are in real time, and that's where social media is a lot better for you to follow along, see what we're up to. We post more stuff on there. We post like tips, information, and some more behind the scenes stuff as well. So we'll put the QR codes up now so that whatever platform you're on, you can just scan it, go on there and follow along, and we'll get back to the episode. Morning! We are at Jervis Bay today. Well, actually we're day tripping to Jervis Bay so that we can see Hyams Beach and all of the beautiful spots in this area. We actually really wanted to camp out here, but we just couldn't make it happen. It was so tricky.
Nightmare. Either extremely expensive, I'm talking $140 a night over the weekend here.
Just a campground.
For a caravan site.
Not even a caravan park.
But
that was just, yeah.
It's all booked out anyway. We tried multiple places, but we just figured that the weather was good today, and the weather's going to crap over the next weekend and week, so we just thought, well, bugger it, we've got a good day of weather, so why not just go and try and make the most of it.
Yeah, I'll actually show you on Wiki Camps now. But yeah, like we're at Hyams Beach now, and if we zoom out, like all of this Jervis Bay area, like that's the one there, that's just a campground, a national park camp, and it's $140 a night for a national park camp. Like that one's a walk-in, that one's a walk-in, like, so that's that. And then like all these caravan parks around here, booked out. We literally called all of these joints booked out so hard. And then this place over here booked out, and then this one here, it's only available, looks so nice, like look at that, but it's only available on weekends and New South Wales school holidays, and of course booked out. It was just like yesterday was just doing the ring around. So then yeah, so we're currently camping at Berry. Where's Berry?
It's about 45 minutes away.
So we just thought, yeah, we'd come here for the day and just spend the day here while it's nice and sunny.
Yeah, so a very monumental day. This is our second last territory that we've ticked off. So we've visited all the states and territories in Australia, bar Tasmania. And we've also, I feel like we're pretty well credentialed to judge this beach, because this beach, Hyams Beach, is always up there in the top beaches list, right? So like you always see like Talabudra Beach, Whitsundays, like Whitehaven Beach, you always see Lucky Bay in Western Australia, and Hyams Beach. So I reckon we're going to go down here and give this beach a good old-fashioned review, because we visited all those other beaches.
But yeah, Jervis Bay, even though it's in New South Wales, it's actually a territory, because Canberra needs an access point to like
For the
water,
Navy and the
for
Air
the Navy
Force
and that. So
as
this
well.
is all like Defence Force area, but it's actually a part of Canberra. Hey,
Yep.
like Canberra control this area.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
Funky place.
But it makes sense when you look at it on the map.
Yeah, so anyway, we've got a full-on beach day. We've got all the kit and caboodle here. Let's go down there and suss it out. Hey, look, Shaggy and Scooby and the whole gang are here. Let's go. Beach day.
You got all the gear. It already is giving me Esperance vibes with like the white sand, super blue water. I think we're gonna have a great day here.
How is this New South Wales? The sand is insane. Oh, look, there's that big helicopter. Oh, another warship. Oh, this is so cool.
It's so peaceful.
It's beautiful. Probably bloody 30 people on the beach. And dogs allowed.
And it goes all the way down there.
Yeah, there's plenty of beach to spread yourself out along. So there's like multiple headlands, multiple beaches. We just picked the most popular one. Oh, it's so cool seeing the they're doing like training exercises out there, and like the big helicopters, the big like naval ships are out there just anchored in the bay. No, it's a like restricted airspace, so you can't fly drones or anything around here. As much as I'd love to.
Check out these houses behind us here. I actually can't believe people can live in a place like this. Like, it is stunning. Not only am I admiring the beach, but I'm admiring the houses behind us. Brad's like obsessed with all the Navy. He's filming this boat going out past the headland at the moment. It's pretty cool. It's got it all going on here.
Look at the way that's point perpendicular, and there's a massive naval ship just like crossing out through the heads now. And it looks so cool. Mate. That's so cool. Oh, freaking love just seeing all the Defence Force stuff. I don't know what, it's just like cool mechanical things. I've always had an excitement and appreciation around big engines and engineering, and that's just awesome. Look, that helicopter might even land on that boat, eh?
Wow.
Oh, so kick it. Yeah, look at that.
While we were in Jervis Bay for the day, we crammed in as much as we possibly could, visiting the campground in the area, and we're glad to save ourselves $140 a night after seeing the joint. Before heading up to a little town called Huskisson, we headed out to Murray's Beach and Governor Head Lookout. The beach here was the proposed location for Australia's first nuclear power plant. Its proximity to the ocean was essential, as the plant depended on 20 million litres of ocean water every hour just to cool the reactor. Thankfully, it never went ahead, but it was fascinating to read up about the history, and we were able to enjoy the pristine beaches and peaceful bush trails without a 500 megawatt nuclear reactor buzzing away on the beach. Well, just like that, we were heading south of Berry, and a quick pit stop at Nowra was required. As you can see, it's not a very van-friendly town, and a midday storm definitely kept things interesting. Anyway, we pointed our nose out west, and we're excited to hit the bush.
Not sure how this is going to turn out, but there's a campsite down there, free camp, but it's on a logging road and it doesn't say that it's caravan suitable, but I'm thinking logging road, big logging trucks, surely we can get a caravan down there. So I think we're going to give it a crack because we just sort of want to get off the coast and enjoy a little bit of variety with the South Coast. So we just pulled over here, going to say hello to our little mate over there, let our tyres down and cruise on in, I hope. Let's go see.
Also, we almost didn't think that we would make it out here because on our way, it just started bucketing down rain like a huge storm, lightning and everything at like 11 in the morning. So crazy. And then we're thinking, oh, because this place is on a creek and obviously the four-wheel drive track in, we were thinking, are we actually going to make it out there when it's flooding? But the sun's come out and we're going to give it a go. And if it looks dodgy, we'll just turn around.
Yeah, little mate here. What's your name? Yeah. He was prancing around. Got very excited. Yeah. Hey. Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Alright, let's get in there because I'm starving. I haven't had lunch yet. It's almost 2 o'clock.
Is it 2 o'clock?
Just about. Good that they've got the markers out on the road with the sort of the checkpoints for these logging trucks. So because the roads are so narrow, you got a big truck coming with logs and say me towing the other way, not a lot of room for both of us to go. And by calling out the checkpoint, so checkpoint 4 to 5 or 5 to 4, you'll know when a logging truck or a light vehicle is sort of within your vicinity. So it's a really safe way to do things. Here's another one. So we've just got Clyde Ridge Road 6 to 7 UHF 40, so it doesn't get much more simpler than that. You just say LV or caravan. I'll just say caravan, Clyde Ridge Road, checkpoint 6 to 7, and then if someone's 7 to 6, I'll know someone's coming and we'll slow down and give each other enough room or even pull over. So yeah, we've got our tyres down, we're using 4-wheel drive and we're just going in nice and slowly. And we're about 15 k's from camp, so if we keep going at this rate, yeah, we won't have any dramas. We're all nice and safely. Some steep hills out here, but we're still in high range, so it's nothing too much to worry about.
Very dark and gloomy in this forest and the rain has just started.
another thunderstorm. There's like lightning flashes, the wind's getting up a bit. It's a little bit nervous.
Which we need to be mindful of, because we're not going to be camping under any trees if that's the only option, because we know that there's wind coming. If we can't get a nice open clearing, we might have to keep pushing on.
Patsy, I get so much more satisfaction out of doing this and working hard to get to a campsite than I do just going to a caravan park or a showground. So it's definitely worth the effort.
Definitely, that's what we said when it was bucketing down before. And we were like, oh, do we go there or not? We're like, let's just give it a go and just see. Worst case, if it doesn't work out, then we'll go somewhere else. But it's fun in the effort to get there is fun.
Worth the effort, Patsy. I wonder what the gross vehicle mass of this bridge is.
Oh, can you hear the thunder?
It's rumbling in the jungle.
What is he doing? Get in the car, Brad. The spot that we are parked at right now is absolutely perfectly fine, but he's decided to go walk the whole bloody campsite to choose the best spot, as it's absolutely bucketing down. Love it. Get in the car, Brad. What's
Gonna
the
be
verdict?
honest, the one bloke here's got the best spot. Well, it's nice because there's a creek there. That would be nice to swim in, and it's just like peaceful. It's not really running, so you can't hear it. And then there's like a big like escarpment right there with the cliff face. So I imagine that would light up around sunset or sunrise. So that might be pretty. So this here has just turned into puddle land. So I don't know if you want to camp there. I'm also going to take into account if it gets busy over the weekend, that someone might just go and park in front of us if we park up here.
Yeah, it's meant to rain all weekend.
Yeah, so we could park over there along the fence line and like look out towards the cliff. I think that'd be nice. I think that'd be the best
So you
bet.
don't want to stay here?
No, we won't stay here. Campsite setup complete, and not a bad one if I do say so myself. So we've picked the spot out in the open. Hopefully we get some solar, but there's that massive mountain range. Looks pretty good, eh, with the green meadows. But I'm particularly impressed today. Last night we cooked a roast chook in the air fryer, and that was on there for about an hour and a half.
And we run the aircon for about 3 hours yesterday afternoon, just off grid. We haven't plugged in power since we picked this van up, and running the air conditioner is the best way to use your power. So yesterday afternoon we sucked our battery system down to 50%. So we used 400 amp hour of battery within an afternoon. And today, even with the rain and the storms and the driving through the trees, we've got this thing back up to 80%. So yeah, she was sitting about 47, I think it was this morning, and it's gone all the way back up, even with the gloomy day. So we'll sit here. We'll probably put the solar blanket out if we need it tomorrow, but hopefully get a little bit of sun in between these rain showers this weekend. And yeah, I think this will just do us, just kick back and relax. How good's a free camp? Well, as you can see, it's a pretty dreary afternoon, and it's been like this pretty much all day, and we've just sort of taken the opportunity to do some work today while the rain's here. But in the afternoon you sort of get a bit cooped up, so I was looking for a bit of a challenge this afternoon, try and get some miles under my belt, and I found a few that I got really excited about, a few trails. And on further inspection, they're like full day hikes. It may be only like 10 Ks, but people are saying it takes them like 8 hours to return. So I found myself something that looked a little bit more reasonable and that was close to our camp, but it's a backtrack. And I'm trying to hike up to a place called Pigeonhole Mountain. It's actually closed for track maintenance at the moment, but I looked around on the All Trails map and I think I found sort of a back way in along the fire trail, but she is incredibly steep. I've improvised hiking poles, and yeah, I'm just gaining altitude. So it's about a 6K hike. I think there was about 500 or 600 meters of elevation, but at the moment it's pretty relentless and it's straight up, but still a beautiful, humid afternoon up here in the mountains. Keep on trekking. Oh, fire trail, it's just ended. Time to bush bash. That's the best little bit of bush tucker, especially when you're thirsty and want something sweet. soft and wet. I'm only halfway there, but I'm an hour in, so if I go another hour and then 2 hours back, it's going to be dark by the time I get back. And being wet on nightfall, if the wind gets up or something, I get really cold. I do not want to be out here all night, so I'm going to make the safe decision, and that pigeonhole lookout would be somewhere there. The mountain would be completely covered in cloud, but there's a bit of a view here. I'm just up on this rocky outcrop, just, I don't know, so quiet and peaceful out here. Just trying to get a little bit of a view down to the valley. I can actually see where I've come from, so I ran all the way down that ridge, so camp somewhere down here. But yeah, beautiful afternoon up here in the mountains. Just listen how peaceful it is. There she is. Well, dinner is almost served. Quick tacos, and like to be able to enjoy a cooking outside dinner while it's just drizzling rain. It's so nice, eh?
Thinking that before, I was like, how good that we can actually still be outside at a beautiful camp, not even bothered by the rain.
We usually wouldn't do this because the awning would be in, but because we could just press the button and out she comes. It's so good. But this has just been the most beautiful campsite. Like, it's a very stark difference to last night's sunset. We had the most beautiful sunset last night, and I don't even think we've seen any sun today. No. But yeah, it's really been nice. I went for my run this afternoon, and on running home I ran down some pretty slippery roads, and the red clay out here is no joke, so we might have a bit of trouble getting out of here, but we'll leave that for the next episode. And we're expecting more rain tomorrow, and we're just gonna sort of hang out here, chill tomorrow, have a down day, because it's the perfect spot for that. So
definitely.
Anyway, Patsy's assembled us a beautiful little dinner here. I think my eyes are bigger than my belly, darling.
You're
That's
right.
a lot
you
of food.
To replenish your energy after your run.
And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. So thanks so much for tuning in once again.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.